everyone to the annual meeting of the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. Thank you all for coming, for supporting the arts, which are a critical element to our community's ongoing vitality. A special thanks to our members for joining us today and for your critical, ongoing support of SPAC. Thank you to my fellow SPAC board members for your continuing generosity. Thank you to SPAC staff for your dedication and professionalism, and to Elizabeth Sobel for her leadership. Thank you, 824 Productions and IATSE. Thank you to the members of the Action Council and friends of SPAC for your committed and tireless work on behalf of this organization. Thank you to Regional Parks Director Elaine Balchinian and Parks colleagues. We are grateful for your partnership and for being with us today as we announce our exciting plans for the future. Thank you to Daniel Wren for being here today and from the Governor's Office, and also thankful to Governor Kathy Hochul's support of everything we do here at SPAC. We are so grateful to Saratoga County as well for their ongoing generous support of our cultural tourism initiatives. Thank you to Steve Bulger and Ridge Harris for being here. Today, I'll briefly review how last year went, and I will let Elizabeth Sobel and Chris Shiley discuss our plans for the future. Last year went very well. We had a great summer season headlined by an outstanding John Legend concert with the Philadelphia Orchestra, at which we achieved a record of nearly 8,000 attendees, our largest classical concert to date. We had an excellent year-round performances in the Spa Little Theater, with a wide variety of artists from Yo-Yo Ma to modern dance troupes such as Pilobolus, to the launch of our new McCormick Jazz series, welcoming thousands of new audience members to SPAC. And we provided arts education to over 50,000 individuals throughout the region. Arts education is a critical part of SPAC's mission, as it not only provides opportunities for children who otherwise wouldn't have them, but it also creates the next generation of arts enthusiasts. Last year was good from a financial perspective as well. Net assets increased, driven primarily by increased investment gains and from increased revenue from ticket sales, gifts, and grants. We are fortunate to be located in such a generous community, and we thank you all. As we look to the future, our focus is on enhancing SPAC's mission to provide year-round programming and increasing access to the arts. Christopher Shiley and Elizabeth Sobel will soon share exciting news as we look ahead to our 60th anniversary in 2026. And just before I introduce our Vice Chair, Carl DeBruhl, I just wanted everyone to see the wonderful lawn as it looks very nice today. So, Carl is going to come up now and introduce our board members seeking re-election. Carl.
Good afternoon. As Vice Chair of the Board of Directors, I'm pleased to place into nomination the following slate of directors and propose their re-election for a 3-year term ending May 2028. Raymond Archibald, Sonny Bonaccio, Sally Bott, Sujata Chaudhry, Susan Law Dake, Jerry Golub, Richard Higgins, Donald McCormick, Andrea Spungen, as well as nominate the following director to the board for the 3-year term ending in 2028, Deborah Smith. And now I introduce the secretary for SPAC, Judy Harrigan.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Anyone who would like to review remarks from last year's meeting can access it on SPAC's website at spac.org. As Secretary of the Board, I call upon all members in attendance to cast their vote for the slate of directors for re-election and election to the board for a term of 3 years. In addition, I will cast a vote in favor of the slate of directors on behalf of 97 proxies. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, nay. The motion is carried. Thank you very much. And it's now my pleasure to introduce Sean Leonard, Treasurer of the Board.
Each year, SPAC's financial statements are audited by an independent certified public accounting firm. This is done to ensure the financial information that is distributed to the board, management, and to the public at large is complete and accurate, and that proper internal controls are in place to safeguard SPAC's assets. This year, the audit was performed by BST & Co., CPAs LLP. Their unmodified opinion states the financial statements are in fact presented fairly in all material respects and do represent SPAC's financial position as of December 31st, 2024, and the results of the operations for the year then ended in conformity with accounting principles generally accepted in the United States of America. SPAC's complete audited 2024 financial statements are available on our website, www.spac.org, in the About section under the board. Total operating income for 2024 was $15.38 million, up roughly 16% from the prior year. Total operating expenses were $15.25 million, leaving SPAC with operating reserves of just over $130,000. This surplus will be utilized to help us achieve financial goals during the exciting 2025 season ahead. And please remember that when we talk about operating surplus or deficit, this does not include any depreciation, income, gains, or losses from investments, or any unrealized changes in the fair value of our investments. These items tend to distort the bottom line, as these are items that we have little or no control over. Every year, donors to SPAC contribute about 40% of the year's operating income, meaning that we can't do this without all of our charitably inclined members. This year is no different. Total contributed income in 2024 was $6.1 million, up from $5.7 million in 2023. The growing support that is exhibited by our members, ticket buyers, and board is a tribute to the incredible spirit of generosity that exists throughout the Capital Region. As of today, the endowment totals $14.7 million, up from $13.7 million at this time last year, primarily the result of a strong stock market in 2024, tempered by the volatile economic climate thus far in 2025, and our focus on investing in the future of SPAC. As we look at the 2025 season, as we move forward through the uncertainty of the current economic and geopolitical environment, your support now is as important as it has ever been. Only with continued support will SPAC remain a place where the Capital Region community comes together to enjoy world-class performances, wondrous educational experiences, and unique cultural events year after year. And with that, I'm going to bring Charlie back up to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Next, I am thrilled to invite Dennis Mensch, SPAC's Vice President of Education, to the stage. Dennis will provide an overview of SPAC's incredible education programs and community outreach efforts. Welcome, Dennis.
This past year has been a pivotal chapter in the evolution of SPAC's education programs. What once primarily involved presenting educational experiences developed by outside organizations has now blossomed into a vision of becoming a true innovator in arts education, creating welcoming, joyful, and highly engaging programs that prioritize the creative process and enhance the well-being of participants. In 2024, our efforts reflected this new direction in many meaningful ways. This fall, the SPAC School of the Arts proudly achieved sensory inclusive certification through Culture City, a leading nonprofit dedicated to creating a world of sensory accessibility and acceptance. This recognition represents not just a milestone, but a devotion to ensuring that every person feels welcomed and supported in our spaces. Also, in the fall of 2024, we launched All Access Nights, our new multidisciplinary arts program offered weekly at the SPAC School. Designed specifically for children with autism and other developmental disabilities, this initiative offers rich opportunities to explore music, theater, dance, and visual arts. Simultaneously, we provide caregivers with a dedicated space for connection and support. We look forward to growing several new partnerships that will expand our reach and impact in 2025 and beyond. We're in the process of an exciting collaboration with SUNY Empire's Center for Autism Advocacy, Research, Education, and Support, or CARES. This partnership will not only allow us to provide more intentional and effective arts experiences for children with developmental disabilities, but it will also equip us with the research tools to gather and analyze data that will shape and inspire the future of our programming. Thanks to our growing partnership with AIM Services, SPAC School of the Arts is becoming a direct service provider for children and adults in self-direction programs through the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities. Starting this fall, individuals will be able to use self-direction funds to explore music, theater, and dance in a welcoming and inclusive environment at our school. Registration for fall classes will begin on July 9th, and you can check out all our offerings online at spacschool.org. Earlier this spring, we kicked off an exciting new partnership with Pilobolus Modern Dance Company, co-developing a new program that will be piloted at Skidmore College in the fall of 2025. The new dance enrichment program will measure the positive effects of creative movement as a pathway to well-being and belonging. This initiative is especially meaningful because it brings together groups who might not normally interact, inviting them into a shared space of movement, expression, and connection. It's a testament to our belief in the power of the arts to ignite curiosity and build empathy. We've also made strides in enhancing several of our existing programs. This winter, SPAC was honored to welcome the world-renowned flamenco vivo Carlota Santana for an inspiring extended residency that deepened the connection between our artistic and educational programming. Throughout the week, the company developed a brand new evening-length work at the SPAC School of the Arts, while offering extraordinary opportunities for community engagement, including workshops, 2 school shows for over 800 students, an invited dress rehearsal, and the world premiere of Quinto Elemento at the Spa Little Theater. This powerful collaboration will serve as a model for future residencies, affirming SPAC's role as a devoted incubator for innovative dance programming coupled with transformative educational experiences. Our flagship in-school program, Classical Kids, has received a thoughtful refresh with a newly illustrated study guide and a commissioned 1-hour school performance that is actually premiering to school groups this entire week at the Spa Little Theater. By the end of the month, the Classical Kids program will have introduced more than 10,000 students across the capital region to the ballet and orchestra, concluding with an invitation and complimentary tickets to attend summer performances at SPAC. This summer, we are once again offering several workshops and community events with our beloved resident companies, New York City Ballet and the Philadelphia Orchestra. 3 family night events will offer lawn games, crafts, face painting, and free Stewart's ice cream before performances. We're thrilled to return to Double H Ranch with National Dance Institute to bring the magic of dance to their campers. And the SPAC School will once again open its doors to children from community-serving organizations for 3 extraordinary weeks of free music, theater, dance, and visual arts programming. In August, we launch a brand new pop-up choir program, inviting singers of all ages and backgrounds to come together in harmony, building a sense of belonging as they rehearse and perform Defying Gravity and a shared wicked celebration of choral singing and community. Meanwhile, our Adirondack Trust Company Festival of Young Artists will kick off our summer season and cover our stages and grounds with inspiring creations by more than 700 local students in just a couple of weeks on Sunday, June 1st. This year's event will include a thoughtfully designed sensory area and ASL interpretation, deepening our commitment to inclusion and accessibility for all our community members. To further entice you to join us here at SPAC for this free community event, I'm leaving you with this painting by Jenny Feng, a 12th grade student in the Shenendehowa School District, and this year's recipient of the Outstanding Artist Award for Visual Arts. The festival theme and the idea that is guiding all our work this year is wonder. At SPAC, we believe that creating space for wonder is a necessity. Wonder invites us to pause, to look more closely, to question, and to stay open to possibility. As I look at this painting in this pivotal moment for SPAC's education programs, I'm inspired and genuinely curious about our future and the possibilities it will bring. Thank you all for your unwavering support. I feel incredibly fortunate to be part of this work, surrounded by an extraordinary team here at SPAC, and all of you who make it possible.
Thank you, Dennis. Now, I'm pleased to introduce Christopher Shiley. Many of you have known Chris for his extraordinary work in artistic programming, where he helped shape the creative vision and direction of SPAC's programming alongside Elizabeth Sobel over the past 7 years. As I'm sure you all know, on April 4th, we announced Chris's promotion to president of SPAC, working alongside Elizabeth. In his new role, he will now oversee SPAC's programming and day-to-day operations in alignment with SPAC's ambitious goals for the future. Welcome, Chris.
Good afternoon. Over 7.5 years ago, I relocated to Saratoga Springs to seize an opportunity to work at a unique destination, one of America's most esteemed summer festivals and outdoor amphitheaters. What began as a professional pursuit quickly evolved into a journey of profound growth, affording me the privilege to become part of a generous, kind, and supportive community whose passion for the arts and for this place continually inspires me. Today, I stand at the crossroads of reflection and anticipation, carrying the lessons of the past while embracing the promise of what lies ahead. I now understand that SPAC is more than a physical space. It is a vibrant center for creativity in pursuit of the extraordinary, reaching beyond these grounds to inspire and connect our community through the transformative power of the arts. It is my great honor to serve as the president of this organization, an immense responsibility that I carry with the utmost respect. I look forward to continuing my work with my incredible colleagues and deepening my dedication to the arts and this community through new initiatives, innovative programming, and year-round efforts that expand SPAC's impact. With summer on the horizon, we stand in joyful anticipation, poised for a season that honors tradition, yet arrives each year renewed, casting familiar moments in a fresh new light. The 2025 SPAC summer season is a celebration of our artistic DNA, where core classical programming is presented in harmony with bold, innovative voices, all anchored by SPAC's enduring commitment to artistic excellence. This summer's festival will feature 27 produced performances, welcome 24 artists making their SPAC debut, and present 7 works receiving their SPAC premiere, advancing our commitment to evolving and expanding the artistic experience. This spirit of growth and celebration begins with our largest fundraising event of the year, the Summer SPACtacular, an unforgettable evening that unites our community in support of SPAC's enduring mission and bright future. We invite you to join us in this celebration, where your support helps sustain all that we do and ensures the transformative power of the arts remain accessible to all. Following 3 dynamic programs during their year-round residency at the Spa Little Theater, the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center returns on June 15th to celebrate the 12th anniversary of our partnership. This summer, CMS will present 6 unique programs featuring 25 renowned musicians and 24 distinct works, all enhanced by the superior acoustics of the Spa Little Theater, truly one of the finest venues for chamber music. The 48th Annual Saratoga Jazz Festival will take place on Saturday, June 28th and Sunday, June 29th, marking the inaugural year of our exciting new partnership with GE Vernova. Building on the success of a record-setting 2024 festival, this year's lineup features 22 bands across 2 stages, highlighted by 10 artist debuts. It will be 2 full days of music, dancing, and celebration, with performances from legends and newcomers alike, including Gary Clark Jr., Trombone Shorty, Lettuce, Corey Wong, Gregory Porter, Cassandra Wilson, Al Di Meola, and many more. This year's festival promises to be an electrifying mix of genres and styles, bringing together the most extraordinary talent of today for one incredible weekend. From July 9th through July 12th, we proudly welcome back the New York City Ballet, America's preeminent dance company. Featuring the full company of dancers and the New York City Ballet Orchestra, this summer's residency includes multiple programs and 6 performances, an extraordinary display of artistry and precision that underscores SPAC's continued commitment to celebrate the art of ballet and bring world-class performances to our community. Among the highlights of this year's residency is the return of Coppelia, one of ballet's most beloved full-length works. Originally premiering at SPAC in 1974, this production holds a special connection to our community, bringing humor, charm, and technical brilliance to the stage. It also features young dancers from the capital region performing alongside the company, an inspiring collaboration that reflects SPAC's and the New York City Ballet's enduring commitment to community engagement and arts education. Complementing Coppelia is a program of mixed repertoire that showcases New York City Ballet's signature depth and versatility as a company. The program features Jerome Robbins' evocative Four Seasons, George Balanchine's masterful Stravinsky Violin Concerto, and the SPAC premiere of Mystic Familiar, a bold new work by resident choreographer Justin Peck. Together, these works span eras and styles, offering audiences an exploration of ballet's expressive range, from timeless elegance to contemporary innovation. In 2025, SPAC has furthered its commitment to expanding our audiences and making ballet more accessible by offering new, affordable ticket options. We are excited to grow our long-standing Kids in Free program, allowing anyone 16 years or younger to attend New York City Ballet performances on the lawn free of charge or sit inside the amphitheater for 50% off. For those 40 or under, $40 tickets offers an affordable opportunity to experience world-class performances and explore a new art form. And our $99 family 4-packs make it easier for families to sit inside the amphitheater and enjoy the arts together. These initiatives reflect SPAC's ongoing dedication to ensuring that everyone, regardless of age or financial background, can experience the transformative power of the arts. From August 6th through August 23rd, the Philadelphia Orchestra returns to SPAC for a dynamic residency featuring 12 programs, 11 artist debuts, and 7 SPAC premieres. This summer's residency offers a diverse mix of classical and contemporary works, showcasing the very best in the orchestral world. The splendor and artistry of the orchestra will shine through monumental compositions by celebrated composers such as Tchaikovsky, Beethoven, Bernstein, Gershwin, Stravinsky, Verdi, Rachmaninoff, Barber, and Copland, just to name a few. We are thrilled to welcome an exceptional and diverse roster of artists from the world of classical music, including the Philadelphia Orchestra's artistic and music director Yannick Nézet-Séguin, principal guest conductor Marin Alsop, soprano Renee Fleming, pianist Beatrice Rana, cellist Sheku Kenna Mason, pianist Clayton Stevenson, and violinist Randall Gooseby, among others. We are also excited to bring back our friends from the genre-bending group Time for Three, who will perform the SPAC premiere of a new work by Grammy-winning composer Mason Bates in a celebration of American music. 2 special programs will unite multiple genres, showcasing the versatility of the orchestra. The first, on August 9th, features Grammy award-winning singer and multi-instrumentalist Leve. Often described as Gen Z's it girl, Leve's enchanting and vulnerable performances create a deep connection with her audience. Her timeless music honors the artistry of decades past while feeling refreshingly unique and modern. On August 22nd, SPAC welcomes Grammy, Emmy, and Tony Award winner Cynthia Erivo for her SPAC debut. Known for her powerhouse voice and commanding stage presence, Erivo will join the orchestra for a breathtaking collaboration that blends a mix of genres with her original music and soulful storytelling. SPAC Cinema Nights continue with 2 captivating programs that highlight the magic of live music as legendary film scores are brought to life. This year, we embark on another adventure with Harry, Hermione, and Ron as we enter year 6 at Hogwarts with Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And in celebration of its 40th anniversary, we'll take a nostalgic trip back in time with the iconic 80s classic Back to the Future, Great Scott. In the fall of 2022, SPAC, in partnership with State Parks, reopened and began operating the historic Spa Little Theater, offering the organization its first continual performance space and allowing us to build on our vision for year-round programming. Since that time, SPAC has presented more than 100 public and private events in the intimate 500-seat venue through both our own initiatives and meaningful community partnerships with organizations such as New York State Parks, Cafe Lena, Northshire Books, the Saratoga Book Festival, Opera Saratoga, and Homemade Theater, among others. Over 35,000 guests have visited the park during the fall, winter, and spring months for the Little Theater programming, and with 88% of attendees being new to the space and 50% new to SPAC, this initiative has become our most successful in building and engaging new audiences year-round. As we look to the future, we are excited to build on this momentum with expanded year-round programming that continues to foster connection, creativity, and community, both on our stage and beyond. The Spa Little Theater, a nearly century-old building originally constructed as a lecture hall, holds an incredible legacy as a place for gathering and world-class performance. Yet, as we grow, so too must our spaces. The theater faces limitations that include production challenges, outdated public and artist facilities, and a lack of dedicated community gathering areas, all of which impact our ability to fully realize its potential as a year-round cultural hub. Beginning in the fall of 2025, SPAC will undertake a full renovation of the Spa Little Theater, envisioning a future that honors its remarkable past while reimagining its role for the next generation. Our goal is to create a welcoming, accessible, and fully equipped space, one that fosters artistic innovation, deepens community partnerships, and enhances the experience for both audiences and artists. With the support of our partners at New York State Parks and our community, we will breathe new life into this treasured venue and ensure it remains a vibrant home for creativity, connection, and cultural exchange for decades to come. As we reflect on all that we've accomplished and look ahead to what's possible, it's clear that SPAC is in the midst of an exciting and transformative chapter. To share more about our broader vision and the path forward, it is my great pleasure to welcome SPAC's CEO, Elizabeth Sobel, whose leadership continues to shape the future of this extraordinary institution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris, and many thanks to all of you for being here with us today. Every year, this meeting looms like a kind of monumental mile marker on a long, and I confess, at times arduous journey, a watershed moment during which we pause to reflect upon our past and contemplate our future. It's a moment for me personally of profound gratitude. To have the privilege to stand upon this legendary stage, representing a singular and extraordinary organization, and surrounded by a community of kindred souls who believe in and support the kind of transformative work that happens every day here at the confluence of human-made and natural beauty. At last year's annual meeting, we looked back. We traversed the years of achievements that this exceptional team, with the support of a visionary board and generous community, has accomplished going back to 2016. From the expansion of our SPAC programming into all 12 months of the year, both at the Spa Little Theater and on our Pines campus, to the expansion into new genres such as culinary, literary, visual, and healing arts. The exponential growth of our education program, from 5,000 individuals served in 2016 to over 50,000 served today. Not to mention the opening of the SPAC School of the Arts in the Spa State Park and the incredible work being done there to expand inclusivity and break down all barriers to accessing the benefits of arts education. The essential and game-changing capital projects, to name just a few, the amphitheater backstage and Performers Road renovations, the installation of amphitheater balcony ramps and lights, and of course, the complete and total transformation of our exquisite campus nestled into this, one of New York State's most beautiful parks. But even more importantly, how since 2016, SPAC, the organization, has itself been transformed, while staying true to its identity as the longtime summer home of New York City Ballet and the Philadelphia Orchestra. We talked about SPAC's role in serving art, artists, and community, and about the $105 million in economic economic impact that SPAC generates, serving the financial health of the city and the region. We talked about the daily and countless experiences of wonder and awe evoked by the twinned beauties of art and nature that springs from this place, just like its curative waters. Experiences that we now know from scientists break down the cognitive barriers between self and other, uniting us, nourishing us in shared experiences of awe and wonder, tapping into the feelings of compassion and empathy that we so desperately need in today's world. We talked about the power of the arts in creating well-being, harmony, and connection, helping us build healthier communities and heal a suffering planet. As my SPAC colleagues know very well, every year I worry about, even agonize over, what words and ideas to share with you all at this event. But this year, it was even harder. For the first time in my professional life, I found myself questioning the use of certain words, certain phrases, asking myself, am I still permitted to say these things? I asked myself, can I still stand here in public and unhesitatingly celebrate the fact that the devoted individuals who serve SPAC believe in and work tirelessly for the beauty in this world which connects, respects, and honors each and every human being? And thank you, because the answer that came was, if not now, when? And if not here, where? Here in Saratoga Springs, at its core and from its very beginning, Saratoga has always been a place of refuge and healing. From the earliest days when native peoples stewarded the curative waters, to the 1760s when Sir William Johnson was carried on a litter to those waters in Saratoga to recover from battle wounds. In the 1930s, then Governor Roosevelt made funds available to build here in the park one of America's first hydrotherapy spas, at a time when the country was in the midst of a terrifying polio epidemic. While the vaccine that eradicated the disease wasn't developed until 1955, the facilities here, which included the 2 bathhouses, the Hall of Springs, and what we now know of as the Spa Little Theater, operated at full capacity for decades, offering hope and relief for so many, including in the 1940s, for returning World War II veterans and Holocaust survivors who came to the baths to heal wounds, both physical and psychic. In 1966, during a very difficult time in our city's history, members of the Saratoga community came together to build a performing arts center. It was a bold and visionary move. In the creation of a unique partnership with New York State Parks, it was a move that has made the healing magic that happens here possible for almost 6 decades. Magic that led to the revitalization of a struggling local economy, magic that established Saratoga Springs as the home of one of this country's leading and most beloved cultural and performing arts centers, magic that led to Saratoga summer residencies of 2 of the greatest performing arts institutions in the world, and the establishment of Saratoga as an indisputable world-class cultural tourism destination. It is a magic that has permeated and enriched the lives, the hopes, the dreams, and the memories of generations, bolstering the economy in times both thick and thin, providing inspiration, solace, connection, healing, and joy in both the darkest and the most exuberant days of the lives we all share. In 2026, SPAC will celebrate 60 years of magic. Here, from this majestic amphitheater stage upon which many of the greatest artists of our times have performed, we announce plans for SPAC that will ensure its continued transformation and existence far into the future. And now, today, we announce the Saratoga Performing Arts Center's 60th anniversary Four Seasons campaign with an ambitious goal to raise $17.5 million. $12 million of the campaign will go towards the renovation of the beloved Spa Little Theater in the heart of the storied Roosevelt campus, polishing an already existing gem that will serve as an artistic home and treasure for SPAC and the community in all four seasons, part of yet another phase of that unique partnership with New York State Parks and the Saratoga Performing Arts Center, continuing to animate the spirit of health, harmony, and healing that is part of the Spa State Parks and SPAC's DNA. We are excited to announce that $9 million of the $12 million has already been raised, thanks to a $1 million lead gift from Stewart's, the Dake family, in addition to the enormous generosity of the SPAC board, private individuals, and family foundations. Once again, we are also incredibly grateful to Empire State Development for a $2.2 million award for this project, and most recently, an additional $2 million through the recently enacted New York State budget, thanks to Governor Kathy Hochul, the New York State Legislature, and New York State Parks. The additional $5.5 million in the campaign for artistic vision, for education and community, for facilities and operations are funds intended to safeguard our financial future by growing our programming, education, and operations reserves, and to strengthen SPAC in ways that will continue to make it the beacon for well-being and inspiration that has touched tens of thousands of lives over the last 60 years. We invite you to join us now in protecting the extraordinary residencies of New York City Ballet and the Philadelphia Orchestra that have defined this place, this city, for 6 decades. We invite you to join us now in maintaining our historic best-in-class amphitheater and campus, which serve as a jewel in the crown and an economic engine to our city and region. Join us now in ensuring the presence and growth of an education program that transforms countless lives through welcoming and joyous encounters with the arts. Join us now in protecting the programs that offer thousands of free tickets to veterans, to farmers and their families, to marginalized communities throughout the capital region. Join us now to ensure the year-round, life-affirming programming and education events in the amphitheater, the Spa Little Theater, in venues and collaborations with over 120 other nonprofit organizations in this city and throughout the capital region. We invite you to join us here and now. We invite you to join us in hope and resolve, staking our claim to our deep, heartfelt commitment to bringing light, kindness, compassion, and beauty into this, our precious world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We are truly blessed to have you as our leader. To close our meeting, we are thrilled to share a highlight from last year's Adirondack Trust Company Festival of Young Artists. Please welcome the students from the SPAC School of the Arts and the South Ballet. And I would entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. Is there a second? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you all so much again for joining us. At this time, we do want to invite you to please make your way up the hill on this beautiful day and join us on the Pines Terrace for a reception after the meeting. Thanks.